Alrighty then, welcome back everybody, and it is friggin' freezing in my room. So what I'm gonna be doing is, well, playing KSP to heat up the graphics cards, and hopefully that'll fix this nippling problem. Yes, called it a nippling problem because my nipples are hard as a rock. Alright, so we're gonna go to Moho. So let me switch this to Moho. Moho. Mo is a hoe. Now with Moho there is no atmosphere, so we can get rid of that. Don't need it anymore. And due to that fact, we should. Well, yeah. I'm thinking I can take one of these, plunk it on top. There we go. And that can have its own little Rocco Max engines. That should help with descent, although, those are pointing right into the capsule. That would cause issues. I said two. That should bring it out far enough and blast it right into the solar panel. That's what it's looking like. And nope, actually, that works out perfectly. Let me just make sure that it works perfectly by making sure that it gets fuel for a fact. Actually, you know what? I know it'll get fuel. These have cross feed capabilities. Alright. Still have all those down there. Where did these get put? In the same thing, okay. And that's there. Sweet. Alright. It looks like we're ready to go to Moho. So I'll say that is the Moho rover lander. We're doing hybrid rover slash landers because, well, it's both things you need in one, makes everything lighter, and allows me to use the same launch stage pretty much for every single launch, which is excessively convenient. Yeah, convenient. That's a good word. Convenient. Okay, so here we go. We're gonna line ourselves up for a Moho transfer. Turn that. Now we want Moho to be there, right here, in this area. So if you line up uh, words Kerbal, and Moho, should be here. So there goes the time warp. I don't know why it made a cool noise. Maybe I made the cool noise. You will never know. But you want Moho to be... yeah, right about there. Looks pretty good, actually. It's a little shallow. Right about there. Look at that. That is a Moho transfer if I've ever seen one. Alright, so now you all know the next step. 100-kilometer orbit. Not 131 like him, so we're actually less than the station. Blah, 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 blah. And we may have to use the station for further trips. Like going to Jewel and all them. But that's future episodes and all that, and we'd have to get fancier landers and all that fun crap. We'll get there. Right now we are going to Moho, where it is nice and warm by the Kerbal sun. It is literally like 53 degrees in this room right now. Oh, my computer loves it. It's just my nipples don't. Nipples don't, and Hanming. Hanming. How do you say an N and an M at the same time? Hanming. Hanming. Sure. We're gonna go with Hanming. Because it's the only thing that makes sense to me. Maybe it's just hamming. And the N's like silent. Kind of like the K and no. Like I know something. I forgot to do my gravity turn. And now I'm going really, really fast. That's okay. Don't really have to worry about it. Oh no. Oh no. Structural failure. Well, luckily this thing has engines of its own. Yay! we can continue the mission for a very short amount of time. No, I lied. Okay. That's what happens if you start your gravity turn too late. You're going too fast, and due to all the atmospheric pressures and everything like that, you end up blowing everything up to high hell, and it's not really all that pleasant. So here we go. We gotta line this up again. There we go. Alright, line it up. Now, Moho orbits pretty fast, so this doesn't take too long. And there. Oh, good. That looks good to me. It's supposed to be a negative 251 degree angle. Bleh, 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 bleh. That looks pretty good. Okay. Now we throttle up and get out of here. I have to actually pay attention this time to my 200 meters a second and all that fun stuff. Don't let me forget it, guys. You guys are slacking. Make sure that I'm not exceeding terminal velocity, because that's, well, wasting fuel. Because then I'm pushing it against the air faster than the air wants to allow me to move in the first place. Oh, forgot about that. There we go. Lighten our load. And we should be able to get rid of these solids here really soon. Right there. Alright. And now we'll start the gravity turn. Very slowly. And gently. Gently. Yes. Nice and calm. No need to break apart or anything. You're a friendly rocket. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. And yes, I realize I keep launching at night. Here, I'll turn on the lights. It actually looks pretty cool with those lights. I did not expect that at all. Yes, I'm like a 4-year-old sometimes with some of the things that happen in this game. It's just that they're really cool sometimes. Increasing orbit velocity now. You also need to go higher. We're going way too sideways. Not enough ups. Alright. We're just getting out to 100,000 as usual. Nothing fancy. Done it a bajillion times. And we'll give it a little bit of a boost here because we are still in the atmosphere for a short amount of time. Boop, 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 boop. Alright. And now we can switch over to normal warp, come out to apoapsis. Yay! A little bit more. Okay, right there. Now we point the really heavy rocket at prograde, which is the yellow guy. Yellow, mellow. Yeah, fuck it. Don't be a durker. Durker. Dork and jerk. Make durker? I guess? I'm not sure how that worked, but alright. No, apoapsis needs to go up. In front of me. Whatever. We'll still get there. And we wait. And we wait. And I think we have to wait some more. That's Lathe. Look at that. We have Minmus there and Duna out there. What is that? Is that Duna? No, that's Eve. Okay, so Eve and Minmus. Okay. Alright, so what happened here? Got up to 125 there and only 53 there. That's what happens when I don't pay attention. I literally stop paying attention to my rocket. Never, ever, 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 ever stop paying attention to your rocket. It will do dumb things, as you just saw. Okay. Alright. Boost that out to 100. We're still at 125 here. Whoop-dee schmoopity doo. Alright, and then our favoriteest part ever's is finding Kerbin's prograde, which is that way. Okay? And we want to burn pretty much right where we are right now, so we want to burn 1,696. Okay. Yeah, looks about right to me. And we can adjust as we get closer to it and everything like that. I'm at 1664, it needs to be 96. Just gonna do a little bit of fine adjustment here. Okay, I pushed something that was not right. No, I don't want to delete it. Give me access to it. I swear to God. I swear to God. It's a There. I'm in control, not you, game. Not you. Jeez. See if I get any certain encounter there. Oh, I see why I won't get an encounter. Okay. So we'll do 1696. Yuck. It's yucky. 4162. Oh my god, I hate maneuver mode sometimes. I refuse to touch these things ever again. Nope, this way. And slowly come into 4192. Right? No. Once I get out to here to the descending node, I'll have to fix my inclination as I'm way off and it's making an approach impossible. Alright, so let's face towards the blue and then time warp the SOB. Some beach. We're doing a 1727 burn. I mean, it doesn't really matter. 20 minutes out, blah blah blah. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8. I think I'm going to burn at about 2 minutes because I know that the main thruster here doesn't quite have enough to do the whole burn. So we're going to be switching to the nuclear. Alright. Yeah, we're going to be switching to the nuclear very soon. Okay, and ignite. And we're off. Very slowly, because this is a 5-minute burn here. But I can go like that, and everything will be okay. Just waiting for it to happen. We can turn off the lights now, I guess. Nuclear engines are awesome. They use little to no fuel. Like, literally, they hardly do anything with fuel. It's crazy. La 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 la. And we just keep burning. It's a long burn. But it's certainly a needed burn. Alright. Almost there. And there we go. That's close enough. Let's get rid of my maneuver node here, because it no longer applies. And look at what we got here. Very wonky orbit setup. Now the problem with Moho is that it is extremely inclined. So we have to add a maneuver. And we have to get these to play nice. Whoop. So what's that? 0 degrees and 0 degrees. That means we are on the same plane as Moho. But I will also need to do that. Okay. Just very carefully here, trying to get everything aligned. So target's gonna be there and we're gonna be there. So if anything, where's the blue guys? Shift it this way maybe? No, it's gonna have to shift out. Shift out, but also slow down. Wow. Got some crazy separation thing going on here. Just trying to work out the best way we can make this approach. Okay, we're getting very close now. Something tells me we're separating now. 52, go like this. It's 27, 30. So I think 27 is going to be just about as good as we're getting. Alright, so we keep doing that. 27. My inclination looks good, like I'm in plane with it. See if I can't get an encounter by jumping these around. That brought it up to 39. And that's 45. So 27. And if I actually move my maneuver, it just goes away completely. Okay. So we line up on the blue. It's going to be in 18 days. But luckily we have the magic of awesome time warping. So we go ahead and time warp. It's going to be a 17-minute burn, so I'm going to want to do math brain quick. 9-ish minutes. I missed the burn. Crap. Missed the burn by 4 hours. That's no good. Plenty of fuel to do the burn still, though. Yeah, we missed it by a long shot. It's okay, though. You can easily adjust right afterwards. The thing with Moho is that it goes around the orbit multiple times before we even get down to the same orbit as it. So it's actually quite hard to time that when Moho is going to be as close as 27,000 kilometers, which is 27 billion meters. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's not the easiest thing to time for and everything like that. With a little bit of practice, though, you can time for it and learn from trial and error and when you should launch and stuff like that. Eventually, you'll get it. But for the most part, we're gonna be okay. Just getting my orbit to what we planned on. Okay. It's being finicky. I don't know why. Oh, maybe because I'm in times 4 physical time warp. Ha ha ha. That would explain everything. And a little puff puff here. Puff. 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 Perfect. Get rid of that. Okay. Now what do we got? No encounter. Well, crap. But that's because on the ascending node we're off by 0.3. That doesn't really matter, I don't think. Wow. Really? Matters that much? Who would have thought? 19.5, 19.507. Okay. See if we can get a no-shit encounter here. No, that's not doing anything. What if we... 24... Aha! Moho encounter. Alright. I cannot be late on this burn. It is a very critical burn. Very critical burn, so I gotta make sure that it works correctly. Alright, so... Well, before I time warp to it, let me make sure we're set to the blue. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Alright. Coming in. I do not want to miss this burn, so I'm actually being very dainty with my time warp here. It's only a 21-second burn, but it's a very delicate burn. Okay. 37 minutes out. Now, if I wasn't recording, I'd actually sit here for those 37 minutes. But I'm recording, so I'm going to have to time warp for you guys. As much as I don't want to. Okay, 12 minutes. 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew, okay. 21-second burn, which means we want to burn at half of 21's 10, so yeah, 10 seconds we'll burn. Okay. Alright, 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, blast off. Okay. It's burning just as planned. go too much. There's a very small window for us to get an encounter with Moho. Alright. That should do it. No, I said delete the friggin' thing. There you go. Alright, we still have our counter. And I'm just gonna warp into it. Moho does not have an atmosphere, I don't think. I don't remember. Atmosphere, Moho, atmosphere. But, I, for the life of me, can't remember if it has an atmosphere or not. Oh, we can easily go like this. No. No. Where's, oh, never mind. Okay, Moho. Doesn't look like it has an atmosphere. So, we're really high up, and Moho's way down there. So, I'm gonna come into here like this, time warp, and way before periapsis I'm gonna start burning, because these are nuclear engines, and they're not the most fantastic things in the world. I'm just hoping I have enough Delta V left in my engines to do this braking here, because this braking is crucial. Very crucial. Yeah. I'm just hoping I have enough fuel for this, because this is, I'm going pretty fast, because as we got closer to the big bright guy there, we started to accelerate. So I'm just hoping we can catch off enough velocity to do something. I mean, with the extra engine on the rover, I should be able to kill some that way if needed. But I don't think it's needed. Just trying to slow down enough for capture. Except, starting to become iffy if we can even slow down fast enough for a capture. Moho is relatively small. Its gravity is pretty weak compared to the other large planets. So, getting captured takes some work and some finesse. I think I'm also going to point straight down at Moho a little bit here. And what that should do is get us closer to Moho, increasing the gravitational forces that are on us. Because right now, if I come in here, let's strike it down to ×1 for a second. We come in here, and I should have, yeah, 0.74 G's there, and too far from object to even detect gravity. So, we'll be very lucky if this works. I'm just trying my best here. Alright, let's cut engines and get closer to periaps. And continue trying to cut this, because, yeah, it's not going too well. I don't think I brought enough fuel for the whole braking maneuver here. Because we're still going 2,000 something on a planet that is much smaller than Kerbin. And we're much further away than a normal Kerbin orbit. It doesn't even look like it's starting to curve yet. Which is bad. Really bad. We're still slowing down. And I'm still trying to get us closer at the same time, but... whoo, buddy. In this stage, we still have that much fuel. It doesn't burn that quick. Maybe we'll be okay. Still slowing down, though. Then we still have to do a deorbit burn to get us into the atmosphere. Or down low enough for a landing. Still no orbit. Jeez. We're about to hit 0 meters a second and not have an orbit. I can see it starting to curve, but we're about to run out of fuel here. Alright, before I even run out of fuel, it's only 2 left. 2 fuel left. Wonderful. I'm gonna go ahead and bring it into here. Okay. And burn retrograde for the 2 fuel we have left in the nuclear tanks. I mean, the fact of the matter that I got it to look like this is amazing. Wow. Just enough fuel to get a capture. Whew. That was close. Okay. Go like that. And we're actually going to have to use our landing rockets to do a deorbit burn. So we'll wait until we're at apoapsis for that. Because it's so much easier to shrink a small number than it is to shrink a large number. Okay. A little nervous there. Had 2 fuel left in the nuclears. I didn't want to use any of this fuel other than deorbiting and braking. But this just shows you how much fuel sometimes you have to bring for some of these maneuvers. And I'm very lightly touching the throttle right now. I want as much fuel for landing as possible because we're going to be going fast. Okay. And with no atmosphere, we have to bring it down to there. So, it's a rather steep approach. It's not lateral like I prefer to do. But, whoa, how the hell? Somehow we went through the planet. Okay, time warp, you're scaring the shit out of me. Alright, we need to point... okay. We need to point this way. And get ready for our landing. Oh boy. This looks fun. Alright. Now we're going 1,000 meters a second, so I'm gonna have to use engines right now. In hopes that I can stop. Wow, we're burning a lot of fuel. This might be a fail mission. But I'm gonna get it down as low as possible. Right about there. Lights on. Because we're gonna want to see the ground here. And I'm out of fuel. That's no good. I am going to use infinite fuel because I'm not teaching you guys all the fuel requirements and everything like that. I'm teaching you guys how to get there and what to expect when you do get there. And in this case, look to expect having to use a lot of freaking fuel and no atmosphere. Alright, so fall a little bit more. My lights have yet to hit the surface yet, so I can't tell. I mean, I'm flying in the dark, literally. I literally cannot tell how close we are. And we're 3,000 above sea level, but that's sea level. We're not above a sea or anything. Still falling. Still no light coming from my rover. Lights are on, plenty of battery charge. Alright. I guess we'll start to do a slow burn off here. Just waiting for it. There it is. Okay. Okay. It's trying to come in as slow as possible. Oops. Apparently I have enough thrust to take off again. Which is always good. Always like to be able to take off and everything like that. And there we go. We have landed on Moho. Now if we check our instruments here. 2.67 meters a second squared. Relatively low gravity. In a vacuum. Go figure. 0.27 that of Kerbin's gravity. And if we look at temperature, it is cold right now, but if we let it rotate so there's sunlight, toggle it off, then toggle it back on. Still cold. That's weird. Wait, yeah, it's right above us and on us. That's weird. I thought being this close to the sun would create hotter temperatures, but apparently we're about 0 degrees. Alright, and once again we're in a vacuum. So let me come out here to the orbit map and give a quick recap, and then we'll finish off this episode. In next episode we will be heading to Jewel and all of its wonderful, wonderful... Actually, we'll go to Dres first. Actually, you know what? I forgot to plant the flag. Silly me. Space, let go. Alright. Plant flag. Okay. Got the flag. Man, I thought I would be able to sunbathe here due to how close it is to the bright ball, but I was wrong. It's cold as balls. Hard nipples suck. Okay. There's a couple science tests here. Went up 1 meter-ish. Yep, 1 meter jump. See if RCS can do us any good. We can fly with RCS, unlike on Kerbin. On Kerbin, RCS is useless. It doesn't do anything. Alright. And let's see how this thing does driving around real quick. Oops, don't want to hit that. Switch to docking mode just so I don't get any unneeded roll. Alright, and everything looks good. Yeah, it looks like the rover's more than capable of driving here. Let's put on the brakes real quick. We're able to get some pretty good speed too. It is kind of hard to stop though. I don't think we have too much traction here. Alright, brakes. Now let me give a quick recap here and then we'll end the episode. So, focus Kerbin without the K for some reason. That's weird. Anyways. So, yeah, actually, Moho is pretty much right where it needs to be for this example. When Kerbin's here, sun's there, bam bam, you want Moho to be pretty much top left at like 10 and a half, 11 o'clock. For the orbit burn, you are looking for this way's prograde. So you're looking for, once again, 10 and a half o'clock. They're both pretty much the same angles, blah blah blah. Do it at 100 kilometers. At the ascending or descending node, whichever one you have, you have to burn north or south. Use maneuver node to figure it out. You have to burn north or south, which is the purple directions, to align your orbit so you're on that tilt, because Moho's tilted really badly. So once you do that, you should get an encounter pretty easily. Use the blue to shift your orbit instead of making it grow or shrink, and then use the yellows to shrink and grow it as needed. Alright, next time we are going to go to Dress here. I hope you guys had a great time. Bye bye!